Good day, viewers. Pwalpar here. I thought I'd talk to my viewers today. I'm going to start out today's project just a little bit different than you might think. We're going to start off in Google Earth Studio. I've got the program open here on my desktop, and I'll just do a simple zoom to. And we're going to zoom to, I think I remember how to work this program. Okay, we're looking at the Earth, and I'm going to zoom, create a search location. We are searching for, Walter needs to learn how to spell. We're searching for the United States of America. Let's hit the enter button. Better spell United right. Here we go. So it should zoom right in on the United States of America. Oh, it's a slide bar. Okay, now we're figuring it out. Stop. Let's bring the altitude up just a smidgen. Now let's play it. And that's close enough. Turn the Earth just a little bit. Well, for better or worse, that's going to have to do for my today's project. What I wanted to talk about is a political concern. As soon as I work on a little bit of computer, as soon as I do a little bit of editing, I'll be right back with you. Alright, we're looking at the Earth here in Google Earth Studio. We want to zoom in today and talk about that country right there, the United States of America. I'd like to do. Anyway, thought I'd do a vlog today. We're taking a look at this United States. Back in the past, there was an invisible line across this country called the Mason-Dixon line, and we had a civil war fighting over people's freedom, the North against the South. Okay, this video is not relating to that, in as much as it's relating to an invisible fence, and it divides this country in half. It goes straight across the United States. And that fence is something a lot of people have been sitting on the fence. Now, what am I talking about? Let's put on one of these Trump hats. I've got several. A red hat, another red hat, a Trump hat. And that's basically what I wanted to talk about today. We learned in the latest election that a lot of people have been sitting on that fence. They supported the conservative view of Donald Trump, but they didn't want to commit themselves. They didn't want to say one way or the other who they was in favor of. Now, I recently did some videos saying that I was a conservative, but I in no way told any one of my viewers how to vote. But as a result of that, some of my Democratic viewers canceled their subscription. Well, I ain't too concerned about that. I was looking at a YouTube video, a couple of sites that I watch regularly, and I listen to these YouTubers talking about, oh, I don't want to offend my other viewers. Well, first of all, if you're more conservative, probably they're not going to subscribe to you to start with. But if any of my viewers out there are the Democrats or whatever, I have no qualms about how you voted. You know, criticizing you for how you voted. The subject of my conversation today is we noticed in the elections that the country went almost all the way for Donald Trump. Well, not all the way, but a vast majority of this country was painted red, and they had a few blue states, so here and there, for the Democratic Party. Well, we had what it signifies to me when all these voters came out and voted at Trump. They've been sitting on the fence. They wanted to support Donald Trump, and they did by getting out and voting for him, and I'm certainly glad they did. You've done this country an enormous favor, and I think all of my viewers, Democrats or Republicans, either one, are going to see in the future the good that man will probably do for our country. But so many of you were just sitting on the fence. You didn't want to commit yourself. You will lean one way or the other. You fall off that fence. You wanted to be able to go either way if the election didn't come out how you liked. Fortunately, for most of us, it came out the way we wanted. Now, let's just use this red hat, for example. It's been my opinion, by listening to people's various conversations and comments, most people were ashamed to wear one of these hats. That means you would have to get off that fence and commit yourself to your way of thinking. I mean, to a conservative way of thinking, if you was put on one of them red hats. But you just kind of hid on the fence there and waited until the election day. And we certainly caught them by surprise when so many of my fellow Americans got out and voted the right way. Obviously, we're tired to death of all this stuff that's been going on. Now, it's not just here in the United States that people are sitting on the fence. I've got a viewer over, and I'm not going to mention the country or the name, but I got a viewer over across the pond, let's say, over there in Europe, on the other side of the big pond, the Atlantic Ocean. And he commented on my latest video about a Trump train that's coming. I predicted the Trump train was coming, and I was dead on. But he had somebody in the United States send him one of these red hats, and he proudly wears it at home. But there's so many liberals in his country that he won't wear it outside. I guess he's afraid the liberal people in his country will criticize him or say something bad or think badly of him. Well, if you got one of these hats, we've already proved that what we wanted by voting him in. Don't hesitate to get a hat. Doesn't have to say MAGA or Make America Great Again. Just get a red hat and wear it. Show your support for Donald Trump. Now, just because we voted him in office don't mean it's time to quit supporting him. You're going to have to continue to support him for the next 4 years, and hopefully we can get something done around here about making America great again. But I wanted to comment to my viewers that I'm proud of all of you for how you voted, the majority of you for voting Donald Trump into office. However, I urge you to get off the fence and pay more attention to what's going on in this country. We look the other way calmly we should have been picketing or rioting a long time ago about all these millions of people coming into this country. Now, there's a trial going on right here in Athens, Georgia, for the young lady that was murdered. I don't want to dwell too long on that, but he's on trial right now for his life for bashing in the young lady's skull with a rock. And you think about thousands of those people in this country that are subject to violate this law. They were just allowed to come right in this country. And not only that, some people want to keep them. Well, you're perfectly entitled to come to this country and apply for sanctuary or legal status if you do it according to the law. This country was made out of immigrants coming here, but they didn't just come pouring over the border. They had to register and declare themselves loyal to the United States of America. learn little simple things like the Pledge of Allegiance. You can't come over here and stay loyal to your foreign country and just run rampant. The gangs in the cities are getting completely out of control. I'm not going to dwell too much on that, but I know my viewers are getting sick and tired of what's going on, and all I'm saying today is please get off the fence and learn to stand up for your country a little more. Show your support for what's happening here in this country. Get it, Trump at. Hey, they're on sale. I've seen them on Amazon for as little as $5 with no shipping charges. Now, I found some of them are probably more than that one. This one here, which one was it? I bought this one on Amazon. This one here, I went down to the Republican headquarters right here in Spalding County and bought that. At the same time, I bought this one. I like this camouflage hat. It's pretty neat. 9 times out of 10, when you see me, I'm wearing my veteran's hat. I'm a proud veteran, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. Anyway, just a little bit of a vlog today, urging my viewers, y'all get off the fence. Come on, get off that fence. It's Pwalpar wishing everybody well. I do hope everybody had a great weekend. Y'all take care. Pwalpar signing off.